You're having a dirty cyst removed.
Yes.
The weird thing for me is I lost a friend in this operation before when I was younger.
Oh.
And it's always a little dangerous when you go under. It's always a little dangerous with the cyst. So, Zeets, if anything, God forbid, happens, I want you to know you're forgiven of ruining the pizza party yesterday. That's nothing. Matter of fact, I'd have a cheese pizza party every day if we could just get you back. You know what I mean? And I'm saying that now like if something went wrong.
Yeah.
But that's the type of thing that I would say at your funeral. And obviously I'm not going to go all the way to Rhode Island, but I would Skype something or record something with Hicks.
Yeah, send some audio.
Just you and Hicks?
You know, Fez is a little bitter. He's not the forgiving guy that I am.
Doesn't refer to him by name.
Yeah, they don't refer to each other by name.
We're going to have to...
So it's a little hard to do a eulogy that way.
But the deal is this. It's a very serious operation when you go under. You're having a dirty cyst removed, and I know, when you're young, you probably don't clean as much, and you end up getting cysts. Where exactly is it on your body?
It's on my leg.
Oh, Jesus Christ. They hit a vein, it's over. It'll be like fucking Kill Bill in there.
Yes, obviously.
It'll be like the Crazy 88's getting cut the fuck up.
Could you do me a favor and not jinx this because I'm a fucking wreck? Who's going in? Where are you getting the operation done?
Somewhere in Massachusetts, Attleboro.
What the fuck?
Why are you going way up there?
Well, because that's like where my doctor has his like surgical center or something.
Holy shit.
This is some serious shit.
You're
Jesus.
in the fucking NYC, dude. You get a chance to be operated on, do it in the 212.
Fuck yeah.
Don't fucking go up there to outside Boston.
Manhattan style, baby.
Down the hall, I was told we have a very strong connection with NYU. And maybe I should consider going there.
Yes.
It's a good hospital.
Who told you that?
Our Scott Greenstein.
Listen to Scott, because Scott gets the best of everything. You know what I mean? Scott lives his life like, okay, we got a problem. What's the best way to solve it? You never hear Scott go, oh, I have a problem. I'm going to go up to some fucking outside Massachusetts place and get it taken care of.
I don't know.
Is this even in a hospital or is it a trailer?
No, it's in a hospital.
Here's David. David, you're on Fez. David. We lost him. We lost David.
Oh, God, this is a bad omen.
It is. I'm a little nervous about this, but that's me. I wish you would take Scott's advice and get it done.
Well, it's a little late for that, I feel. Like, it's already scheduled and it's been agreed upon, so...
Bail out.
I can't bail out.
Fuck it. It's just a cyst. Don't worry about it.
Just a cyst. A cyst killed a friend of mine.
Oh.
What would it be? What would happen if you didn't have this cyst taken care of?
I don't know. I'm assuming I might like get further infected and I'd die, right? Like,
yeah.
Isn't that how it goes?
Infections are awful.
Christ.
So tomorrow's your last day?
Yes.
Pizza party? All cheese?
His favorite.
Adam, you're on Fez.
Hey, buddies. I actually live down that way, in the Attleboro way, and if you do end up this way, I'll be sure to bring you by a couple Sports Illustrated, because that's how you show the love.
All right, I don't want this to be an attack on Fez. Matter of fact, the profile has been working very hard with me and Fez to get at the cause of why Fez hates me, and yet the profile puts a lot of work into this. Mm-hmm. I said it to Fez, and Fez basically gives me a 2-word rebuttal, like fuck that or he's nuts.
The profiler is quite insane. If the profiler thinks I hate you, that's just stupid. That's too much time on someone's hands.
I actually believe it, but I don't. I believe that you hate me subconsciously. I think you would like to say to me sometimes, Ron, shut up, stop busting my balls, which I've already told you. I'm totally cool with that. That would be fucking fine. And, I need you now more than ever if I end up losing Zeets.
Mark the Shark.
Oh, God. If something happens to him, let's do this. Take a picture of him so he can pose for a cutout.
Okay.
And then I'll do this on Tuesday. When we get back, I'm doing this one for Zeets.
And then we'll point at the fucking cutout. Hold the cutout. It'll be put next to the Elvis cutout. They could be like buddies.
I think I'm going to be fine.
Go to NYU. Please.
Come
we
on,
got a
man.
good relationship.
It's too late for that.
They're known for their great work. Why would you not go there?
Do you think when Reagan was shot, they said quickly, let's get him to Attleboro as quickly as we can? No one does that. Where is this, close to your house?
No, it's like an hour or so away from my house. But it is like my at-home doctor.
Your mom going in with you?
I'm assuming she's the one that's going to drive me. Yeah.
Good.
I don't know who else was besides my dad, so yeah, I'm assuming it's her.
Will they both go?
No, they won't both go.
Wow. So they care less than we do.
Chris, you're on Run Fez.
Yeah, Ron, I didn't know Zito had a dirty little sister. Can you put pictures of her on the Tarot Bang?
He does have a dirty little sister, and there's nothing that you can do about it. When you have a dirty little sister, and then you could be like, oh, God, don't you wish one of us was adopted? You know, you start to play that game. You know?
Go all the way, do it.
Don't you think that the Brady Bunch kids should have done it?
We could be like them.
We could be heroes. Fez, you said you once walked in on your sister getting pounded. In the woods? I remember you told me that story. It fucking cracked up.
It was my father. It was at a,
No!
story.
So that's what happened in Tampa,
Finally.
Fez. Why are you laughing? This is the fucking breakthrough that the profile is looking for. Fezzy, there's something that you're hiding. There's something that you're hiding.
My disdain for the profiler?
No. One of the other things that the profiler says that since Fez's dad passed away, he's given me daddy thoughts.
Well, you never placed him on Tampa Bay Buck Day.
I do. I call Fez after it's over, and I try to say the two things his dad did.
And there's
Either
nothing wrong with that.
we're the winners, or can you believe it? And then Fez would actually even give me line readings because he felt like I was putting the accent on the wrong syllable.
Oh, my God.
And can you believe it? And he went over it with me a couple times.
So, like, dress rehearsals for this thing. Holy shit.
So I got sent out to find my sister one evening and tried to keep her from getting in trouble. Walked out into the woods where I know that her and some other of the older kids would hang.
Fuck patch?
And
Was she hanging out at Fuck patch?
Oh, yeah.
I walked into a fuck patch.
How old was she?
I would say still in high school.
Did you hear the moaning?
Oh, yeah, I heard the moaning. I heard the rustling.
She's getting beat up.
And I wasn't aware of what was going on exactly.
Sure, you were only 18.
So I just kept, quietly saying her name because I knew there was people out there.
Through your tears.
Yeah. Just
Whispering it.
Just because I knew somebody was out there. There was people. I knew that.
Catching it.
That made you the second person doing that.
Oh, shit! Oh, my God!
Oh, gee whiz. Trying to take some bad energy into that operating room.
Yeah, it took forever, dude. You got to be able to come back on him. It is the Run of Fez show.
I stayed awake for my cyst surgery.
Your sister's surgery.
Dick surgery.
Oh, God. That's fucking disgusting. Anyway, he's having his dirty sister removed. So tomorrow's your last day, and then we're not going to see you till next week sometime, like a Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah, it might be Wednesday or Thursday. It's definitely Wednesday or Thursday.
All right, send me in Fred.
UCB Fred, get the fuck in here. For the love of God. Do not fuck this up. Finally.
Fred,
Yes.
this could be it for you. This could be your chance to step up. In case of death, you move up one fucking step.
That's wow. I couldn't have expected that I would just come in here and be able to just fast track it like this.
You're fast tracking.
Yeah.
You are fast tracking not only here, but over at the Upright Citizens Brigade.
Yeah, things are going so fast, and now Zito, might not make it. I'm going to have to take over. It's some big
All his responsibilities, Fred.
Best of luck to you with it.
It's going to be great working with you.
I guess you're going to be producing the Unmasked since Seats is out of here on Thursday.
No.
Are you staying for Unmasked or you...
I'll be here for Unmasked.
Okay. Well, I want you to shadow him and make sure you figure out everything he does.
Yeah.
Which is set up chairs and tell me 1 minute. It's his big job. 1 minute.
I might be able to handle that.
I think you can.
Don't worry. I'll be on him like a cyst.
Oh, shit.
Thank you.
Let's go over here to Rich. Rich, you're on Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Ron, how are you? Says he said he stayed awake for the surgery and stuff, but how come he couldn't even come visit you when you had your surgery?
I don't see where one has anything to do with the other.
It's because he hates me, and I've got it from the profiler. And, you know, I also want to say this, Fez. It's okay that you hate me.
I do not hate you. It's a
By the way-
ridiculous thing to say.
Let's go over here to Mike. Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
I'm wondering if Fez thinks he got his sundowners from seeing his sister get pounded as the sun set on that day in Tampa.
I don't like walking into the woods anymore either.
When you went into the woods, what time of night was it?
I would say it was probably like 8 o'clock at night. I mean, it was already dark out.
Were they the only two doing it?
Yeah, they were the only two out there.
This is the part that, well, that's a little classier, because you know how, like, when you're a fucking teenager, like, let's fucking all 6 of us walk out there, do it in the dirt like we're fucking dogs. No one's dirtier than fucking teenagers, the way they fuck in the woods.
Fuck anywhere.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. You'd be in the fucking gutter. But you said that you actually saw her putting her bra on.
Yeah. She had come out from behind these trees, and there was like this silhouette from the moonlight or whatever.
Like the jizz was fucking shining on her face.
I didn't see any jizz.
So he
Just
did
your
your
own?
own?
I saw.
Here's a picture. Here's a picture. Is that what it was like, Fez?
Just up against a
That's what
fucking
it
tree.
seems like. She was pulling up her coveralls and putting her bra on. It was just a nightmare.
Hicks is finding picture after picture of these skank girls getting pounded against trees.
Yeah, it's look.
To
They're
remind
fucking in the
Fez of what he
woods.
went through.
Oh, here we
All
go.
girls
that-
out in the woods.
Did that change the way you thought of your sister?
Yeah, it really did, because I'm like, I was trying to keep her out of trouble by going to find her, and then she was just doing like this troublesome thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, she doesn't want to stay out of trouble. It was, you know what I mean? It just changed my whole idea of.
Well, you know, beyond all that, the fact that you see sex as trouble, and you still haven't had sex.
Right.
Nor did you say you've ever even come close, like, hey, this is, you know, tonight's the night, but it just didn't work out.
Right, yeah. Yeah, not
And
even a kiss, really, no.
But even the idea of sex is kind of gross to you, and
that was like kind of gross. They were out in the woods. It was dirty. It was kind of frightening.
But do you think that stayed with you? Have you ever explained that to your shrink?
You know what? I never made that connection.
Because you didn't know what sex was at that time, right? You saw that.
Yeah, I didn't have any clue. I knew that her clothes were off, and that didn't seem right.
Right.
But I had no idea what was going on out in the woods.
Fuck party.
All right.
Well,
you know what?
You're not making it any better.
I don't know if it's bad or good at all. It's just it happened, you know.
Sounds like it was good for her.
Yeah.
Well, it was interrupted.
Well, maybe. Yeah. It's kind of rude, I guess.
Just saying her name over and over. Bill, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, Fez, you said she was pulling her coveralls up. What you do, work as a mechanic?
Bib overalls were the thing at the time.
Where?
My neighborhood.
Fucking bug tussle?
It was like catching one of Dexy's midnight runners.
Moose, you're on Run Fez.
Fezzy, what's going on, buddy?
What can we do for you?
Hey, man, this weekend, I'm a truck driver, and I didn't get to catch the show last week. This weekend, I was listening to your little mental breakdown, and I got to tell you something, buddy. I've been a fan of yours for years, and I love you, and I was listening to some of the things that you were saying about how you're horrible, you know, you're not doing the right thing, you're fucking up. But what I think you need to do is, Ronnie kind of touched on a little something, was that, when you start getting all pent up, start blowing up like that, you just need to start venting and say, fuck you, I don't like this, I don't like that, and just be honest. Be honest and come out of your shell a little bit. That way you don't have your big blow-ups and your emotional status is at an even keel. You know what I mean?
I'm with you. I think I came out of my shell when I was yelling at myself.
I don't know. I fucking fell asleep a long time ago into this. I don't know what it is about that kind of talk, but it just always almost makes me feel like I'm in school. Start to get fucking sleepy.
It's very educational.
I never had as good a sleep as I did in school. It was literally the best sleep I could get. I should hire a fucking teacher to come in and start talking.
That is true. I remember having like a math class and they'd just be explaining things and they'd turn on that little overhead projector and then the nice humming noise and then they're just talking.
Lights are off.
And you just ate lunch and you're just like...
Just to lay down on that hard desk, forehead first, and let a little spittle come out of your mouth.
Nice drool?
You do the drool. And then there always would be the thing is like you would leave, you'd have that big red mark, when they fucking woke you up. But did you ever do this? Like you're walking down the hall, you got a red mark, you see another guy with a red mark, you're like fucking waving like you're two Harleys. Like, hey, what's up, dude? Fucking does blow in here, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's the mark.
It's a requirement.
I understand that Big Fish is your favorite Tim Burton movie.
It is. I love Big Fish.
That's a film that people either love or they hate.
I just love it. It's just not cheesy enough. I mean, it's not too cheesy, but it's like...
Like you going back to the pizza thing with Zeets?
No, I wasn't going.
Yeah, I mean, let me tell you something. I lost a friend to this operation, and in a much better hospital than where fucking Zeets is going.
Some fucking shack in the middle of the woods in goddamn Massachusetts. Fuck is he thinking?
People won't give up on where they grew up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. They act like it's the best place ever.
And the boss is willing to fucking really connect them nice.
Yeah. I mean, he's the boss. He has all these connections. Why
He's got to connect in that. If he told me here's the restaurant to go to, I'd like, oh, he knows. Or if he said this party's hopping, I'm like, well, he would know.
Yes.
Because he pays attention to that stuff.
He only concerns himself with the finest things in life.
And yet here's Zeets. Oh no, I'm going to take a train up to Massachusetts and spend my last fucking moments there. On a scale of 1 to 10, how nervous are you about this?
Well, I wasn't that nervous, but now I'm like a 6.5, 7. Which is pretty nervous, I think.
And we lost Andy Warhol in a hospital, too.
Yeah, we did, and that was supposed to be just a simple procedure.
He was terrified of hospitals, like, his whole life.
Everyone should be.
Yeah, and then he goes in for, like, a routine thing, just like a little thing, and they fucked it up, and they killed him. And he was right. Hospitals are dangerous and terrifying.
Of course they are. You're going to go up there, it's like a fucking Civil War hospital. First thing they're going to do is saw your fucking leg off.
Here's some leeches, kid.
Where are you getting fucking operated? At Gettysburg?
Oh, God, no.
You ever seen those toolkits they have for the Civil War surgeons? Yeah. It's just a tourniquet and a little saw.
And you know what? Here's the weird thing. Is like that was like so cutting edge. That was like the first war they could just save anyone.
Yeah.
Because before that, if you got shot in the foot, you died. You just died. You just bled to death and you died.
In Richmond, I lived next to, there was like a Civil War hospital museum, and they had like this amazing survival rate of like 80% that they could boast. They would...
I wonder what you got the cyst from.
I don't know.
If I could fucking just guess, I think it's the ventilation in here.
Yeah, it's not good.
You're always sitting down and you fucking, this ventilation is bad. And well, are you ready to step up when he's gone?
Sure.
You gonna move into third mic?
Yeah, I think I've been doing good today.
You're kicking ass today. You told that sister story, which everybody loved.
Hot.
Is it really hot to hear a fucking story from a man? I mean, to hear a man tell a story, even if it's erotic, it's still kind of sleazy. That's gay.
He was just,
and then she was fucking some guy.
He was quietly saying her name.
You know what the truth is? You know that when fucking they came out of the woods, there was 5 more guys. You know that was fucking some goddamn inbred Florida train going on.
Oh, yeah, Triz time.
Oh, Fezzy, I was just hanging out at the basketball
team. Get on the train.
We was playing.
There wasn't a battalion out there.
Ride it.
Corey, you're on the Run of Fez show.
Hey, that story that Fez catches his sister out in the woods sounds mighty suspicious. Is that retelling the story of him fucking his sister in the woods? And if so, that explains a lot.
You know what? That doesn't even need an explanation. But Fez, let's just check in. Just for the record, was it you with your sister?
No, I was not having sex with my sister.
Fez?
Yes?
Is that why you don't like sex?
It might be. I never made the connection between the two.
Did they force you into a menage?
Oh, no. No.
Oh,
no.
my God.
Wait,
It was
Liam
my-
is leaning against the window there, and Zeitz just palmed his hand down
that's
like
creepy.
he was rubbing Liam.
Because Liam's been like walking in here today and asking me questions about cheese and other things.
Why you do this? While we're watching, just bash the window real hard right next to him.
Fuck! Not only did he not turn around,
Now
but
he did.
No, he did.
Now he did. You're a weak fuck.
I'm not very strong.
And he hurt
No.
himself.
That's what I worry about in the operation. Zeitz, I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm not even kidding. You want me to go up there with you?
No,
I want to fucking talk to the doctor first.
No, I can handle it.
I will fucking dig his eye out if anything happens to you.
Okay, yeah, we'll do it if anything happens to me after, because if you did it before the surgery, I think that would make it rather difficult for him.
But then he'll still have one eye left, and I can just tell him this could get worse.
Yeah.
Let's go over here to Robert. You're on Fez.
Hey, Fezzy, what spot in line did Corky have when they pulled that train on your...
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That was not a train. She was with her boyfriend at the time, who later became one of her many fiancés.
Well, you had to get her a ring before she let it get in?
Get on the train.
Why did you say no?
Ride it.
Apparently not.
No. Oh, God.
The ring came later.
Kevin, you're on the Run of Fez show.
Hey, Fez, how hard were you jacking it when you saw your sister getting boned by that colored fella?
Fez, you don't have to answer that.
Okay,
But
good.
if you did, it's really sick.
I'll answer it then. I didn't.
Why not?
I was not gonna jerk to that. I wasn't even jerking then.
File
Is it because
away.
he was colored or?
Did you find your sister attractive when you were a kid?
Yeah, I thought my sister was pretty.
Jeez.
Whoa.
Yeah. The other weird thing is she has Fez's exact face.
Oh.
And I know that because she's a Watley and the entire family has the same face. I'm not even making that up. You ever meet those families?
Yeah.
That was the worst thing about, my neighborhood with all those Irish girls, where you're just banging a girl who's like, you see your buddy's fucking face in front of you. There's nothing you can do about it. It's either that or you have to get out of the neighborhood. And who's going to fucking waste time with that?
Fuck it, stay local.
Can hardly find places to fuck.
That's that Mick face, yeah. Get me Sam. I want to show Sam, which is now being called the most illegal move
Oh, my God. I'll grab him.
in the history of wrestling. Here he comes. He's coming down the hall. He's been listening for his time.
I don't think that hypnotism should be illegal, but I do think that, like UCB Fred said, there should be mirrors involved.
Bob?
Oh, my God. Is this going to be the Sam show? I'm canceling my fucking radio.
Why? What's your problem with Sam? He does a fine job.
Thank you, Ron.
Or is this guy just healing out?
He's healing out a little bit right now.
Some healing power. Right?
Speaking of healing, I hope Zito heals.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
so
God.
fucking concerned.
And that Massachusetts triage center he's going up into. Who the fuck knows what's going to happen?
It's awful, isn't it?
It's just
If
a
we
weird
end up
choice.
losing Zito to this,
I hope it's a building and not like a tent. Something they set up.
I don't think it's a tent.
That's good.
Probably like a trailer.
I mean, at the very least, like a... Yeah.
Jarrett, you're on Run of Fez.
Yeah, Ronnie B, you guys got to put something up on the pad data that says when Sam's speaking and when Zito's speaking, because for the life of me, I can't tell them apart.
Well, I'm Sam.
And I'm Mark Zito.
Here's the thing.
Good luck with the cyst.
If somebody's talking about Syracuse, that's Z. Someone's talking about wrestling, that's Sam.
How did he steal Syracuse from me? I went to Syracuse.
But he brags about it and you don't. You act
on.
like
Well,
that's behind you.
It is, but why do you brag about it?
Your Syracuse basketball team's kicking ass this year, though. You excited about that or you don't care?
I don't care. I have cared when I was at the school.
Yeah. See, that's the difference between you and him. He walks around wearing Syracuse gear, then he's going like this all the time. I'm sorry, but then again, That's just another Syracuse excuse. That's his thing that he lays on.
He does
Mr.
that?
fucking alumni over there.
You know, I'm finished. I graduated.
You had something you wanted to show Fez.
Oh, yeah.
You had some video.
Did you watch wrestling on Monday?
Let's go over here to our buddy Arch. Arch.
That might be a monocyst. That's why he's going to Massachusetts. And Pepper, I think you're next.
Bring on the fucking cysts. I'll rip that shit off myself.
To have a monocyst.
I like your attitude. Seriously, Peps.
Fuck it.
Pepper would have had to have had mono to have a monocyst. And he never did.
Who knows? The doctors I go to are shitty.
You're falling apart for a young man, Zeets.
Worse
You're
than
falling
me.
the fuck apart.
No major surgery for the pep man.
Pep man.
Never been fucking put down. On
Can we see your cyst?
No.
Is it popped out on your leg?
No, it's in the it's like on the side. It would no, I don't want to do that.
Why can't
we see your cyst?
I showed mine off. It was the size of a golf ball.
Because I'd have to like take off my pants. It's not going to be a.
You don't have to take off your underwear. We just want to get a picture of it for the site.
No.
Just let Hicks take a picture. You don't have to come in here. Well, we'll see your fucking little dick. Nobody wants to make you do that.
I don't.
We just want to see what we're fucking operating on here. How big is it?
It's like that big.
So you must have known that you had it for a while. It's bigger than a golf ball.
Yeah, I knew about it.
I got to see it.
Yeah.
What about just Sam?
No, not Sam.
What is it? Right next to your nuts?
No, it's not that close, but it's like on the front part of the leg.
It's not your nuts, is it?
No, it's not my nuts. I know what they
Are
are.
you embarrassed even to wear shorts?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to wear shorts right now.
What are you embarrassed about? The cyst or your legs?
Not my legs. My legs are. I have nice legs. It's sick.
What are you worried about then? Your balls?
Yeah, I just don't want to. I don't want to do that.
But it would only be Hicks saying it.
That makes it weirder, I think.
Fez did beard porn.
How about Fez?
Definitely not Fez.
And Silence of the Lambs.
I don't fucking believe it, Fez. I don't believe that you're letting them get away with this. Out of all the shit that you've done over the years, and the guy who busts you... Oh, stop putting up pictures of this. Really fucking grossed out.
Because here's my theory on it now, that it's really just some tiny little cosmetic thing.
Whatever it is, if he's being put to sleep, I'm telling you, I had a friend die from this.
Can't believe he said no.
Yeah, I'm really fucking stunned. Stunned by it.
I wouldn't say no to Anthony.
Maybe there's something embarrassing about his legs.
Maybe
said
one
he
of
has
them's
nice
not real.
legs.
Maybe he shaves his legs. I don't know.
There's something weird. I never saw a guy go, oh, I don't want you to see my cyst.
Yeah, show the cyst. It's just
Show
guys.
the cyst.
Bunch of dudes broing down.
There's
Show the
all kinds
cyst.
of photos of my cysts.
Yeah.
On my phone.
What
still.
about just Fez? Fez goes in with the fucking camera. The rest of us won't see your little penis.
We'll turn.
Definitely not Fez.
Well, who would it be?
Why? Because I can't resist the cyst?
Fred?
Just loses his shit.
Let Fred do it.
No one. It's good. I don't want to show it off. I want to be done
There's
with it.
no cyst. He's just trying to get a long weekend.
Oh, shit.
There's no cyst. There's like another girl he had a crush on's wedding in Rhode Island or something.
He
And
does
he's
take a
emba-
lot of fucking time off.
And he's embarrassed to bring it up. There's no cyst.
He's got a lot of cheese pizza to eat.
That's for the road
You know
trip.
what? Now I wish we'd left some of that here. Fucking starving today.
I could use another slice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of hungry, actually. Fuck.
Yeah.
What are we sending out for today? Something fucking great?
I'll order.
He's not
Let's see
denying.
the fucking cyst.
We need this Egyptian tag team to hypnotize him to show us this thing.
Yeah, get that guy like that guy didn't have a problem taking his pants down.
Just show it to... No one's going to look at his bulge. Or lack of. Just show it to fucking Fred.
Come on.
Fred, you can trust.
I don't think that's allowed with an intern. I don't think you can do that.
All right, then it's got to be Hicks.
Or show it to Sam.
Or Fez. Fez.
Look at Mr. Dead Air now. He wants no fucking part of this.
I'm
All
telling
this,
you, there's no cyst.
And he
this
makes-
is a long pleasure weekend.
He makes fun of Fez for not talking, and now he's the one.
Now he's fucking quiet as a
crazy.
fucking mouse. As a fucking cis mouse.
That's why he didn't take up the offer on to get him into the Good New York Hospital.
You know, there's a thing in the paper this week. Woman's fired. She faked her daughter's fucking funeral so she could go to Costa Rica.
Yeah.
And then another woman faked jury duty. And this was a teacher. fake fucking jury duty for 2 weeks.
Jesus.
I feel like jury duty is not as bad as pretending your child is dead.
Or pretending you have a
Just
cyst.
show the cyst.
Show the cyst.
I don't want to. I don't want to show the cyst.
He's saying no.
What are you a fucking pussy about?
I just don't want it.
Getting caught.
I'm not worried about getting caught. I will provide a doctor's note, Fez.
What do you tell us what you're afraid of? Of people making fun of you?
No, I don't really want to, take off my pants and show the cyst.
Oh, my God. I had to blow a dildo one time. These are things we do.
This is unbelievable.
This is insane.
This is the easiest thing you could do.
I'll take my pants off now.
I'll show you anything you want.
Let's all take our pants down. Let's all just stand here with our pants down.
Wait,
Look,
what?
we all got our fucking pants down.
I've got to check the underwear I'm wearing today.
We all got our pants down.
Come on.
Pants down, shows. Pants down, shows.
Pants down. Fuck pants.
Your turn.
And we did it with the curtain wasn't even closed.
I forgot about that.
It's an HR
Yeah, we
issue.
probably shouldn't have done that.
filled with pantless men in there.
The Pantless Men could be the new name of our show. What's the big deal, Zeets?
I don't want to show off the cyst. It's not. I don't want to do it.
Because there's no cyst.
Wow.
Fez, why
You are faking this whole week.
You're faking.
Weekend trip.
You're faking.
There's MLK Day on Monday, so you wanted to make a big long weekend
4
out of
days.
it. There is some embarrassing thing you're going back to Rhode Island for, like another, chick's wedding, like the embarrassing San Francisco thing, and you don't want to get caught up in one of those again.
No, that's not. I'm going home. Why did you tie your shirt around your stomach like it's a girl's belly shirt?
What does that got to do with anything?
Exactly.
Why don't you just show us the cyst?
I don't want to show off the cyst.
Fez isn't afraid to show his shirt knot.
Yeah.
Huh?
Not in his shirt.
Oh, okay. I thought his shirt not. I thought you were doing the old fucking Wayne's World bit.
No, K-N-O-T.
Swing.
Maybe we need to get Rob in on this. Would you show Rob
He
your
would
cyst?
show Rob. I bet he would
Rob's
show
a
Rob.
professional.
Show Rob.
He'll take his
No,
underpants
I'm
off
not going
for
to show
Rob.
anyone the cyst except my doctor. I feel like I've established enough that you can trust that I have the cyst.
No way.
No.
Absolutely
Excuse me, when I had my cyst, I had to show it to Rob because there was a MRSA scare rumor going around.
That's way different.
No, that's no different. How do we know your cyst isn't MRSA?
That's really true.
Good point.
Oh, wait, I'm just getting you more days off.
Doctor said I had MRSA. Can't come in.
That was the one time that Opie and Howard agreed that MRSA boy had to be out of the building. All right, we need to talk to Rob about this.
Show the cyst.
Okay, I'll call Rob.
Oh, I'll call Rob, but he won't just show the cyst.
Can someone else call Rob? Because I'm sure the call is, Rob, come on down, but please don't ask to see my cyst.
All right, yeah, you're not allowed to call.
It's just like the pizza. I intercepted this one.
Good for this. Is okay. You gotta take control of everything.
Run down the
Fez.
hall, Fezzy.
I gotta get him.
Stop fucking putting pictures of cysts.
It's Fezicist, though. This is one we know, and
That is Fez's cyst.
Yeah.
With his giant nipple. Boy, Fez has some thick nipples for a man, huh?
Good God. Old nipply Fez.
There's Fez with a dildo in his mouth.
We've all done it. Come on. Mine was sticking out of E-Rock's pants. It was way less pleasant.
Oh,
but I still
God.
did it. But I still
You sure
did
it was a dildo?
I mean, it was flesh colored. I think it was a dildo.
Do you have a blindfold on, or?
Did it feel really plasticky? Because that
Pretty
could have been his dick.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Some soaps you use, might leave a residue.
And lubes, too.
Yeah, we're trying to get Rob up here. Somebody should see the cyst. I don't think it's asking too much.
I feel like he should show everybody.
Yeah.
Especially after the debacle of yesterday's party.
Yeah, think of it as like a,
Like a make good.
Yeah. Or making up on... When we forget all about it, because then we'd be like, oh man, remember that great cyst that Zito showed us?
Right.
Yeah. What
All
happened
right,
the day before?
send that picture over to the Interbang editor. And it looks like Fez is coming back alone.
No.
Now, Rob is not busy.
What's he got going on?
I don't know, but
know
he's
that.
never been busy since I've known him.
The Indie Rock station isn't going anywhere, Rob.
Yeah, I mean, this is...
No, I don't even want that up on the site.
Okay.
Forget it. I don't even want that.
Oh. Zito probably called him and said, hide under your desk. Fez is on his way.
Yeah.
What happened?
Rob will be down as soon as he can. He's on a conference call.
With who?
I don't know, but whoever it is, they heard me yell, Zito won't show his cyst.
That shouldn't ruin anything. Ed, you're on Run of Fez.
Yeah, am I to understand he's only going to be off for 3 days?
4 days, because it's a long weekend.
Yeah, it's 4-day weekend.
With his cyst day.
And then he even has a maybe Wednesday down.
Okay, so I've got to have a cyst removed next week myself, and I'm going to be off work for 2 weeks. So what's her name?
Maybe my recovery time isn't as much. I don't know. I'm just going by what the doctor told me.
Doctors work on MLK Day. Just get it done on Monday.
Right. That's not
Here's a black doctor.
That's a problem.
That doesn't make any sense. I'm getting it done now specifically because we had the holiday, so that
We weren't even going to take the holiday.
I thought we were.
We never take regular holidays.
Oh, we did last year. I was just going off of what we did my first year.
What do you think? That makes it a tradition?
I thought, yeah. I don't know. We took.
The video is great of Fez's cyst.
Oh, gross. Fez, you took your shirt off and everything?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. You didn't mind any?
Showed my armpit.
He calls that the day of the old man arms.
Ready to throw it all out there for your enjoyment.
And he put it on the internet. Yeah. That never dies on the internet. So.
Lewis, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, what's up, guys? I think I know what's going on here. I saw something like this in an old 80s movie. I think Zito actually has a pussy. I think he's just a chick.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my. You did say the thing about the small bulge. Maybe there is no bulge to speak of because it's a vagina.
I don't know. I'm not going to judge him for it.
It's fine.
He's a fucking human being.
I mean, he's still a person. We still know him as Zito. What does it matter if he has genitals or not?
I never understood those guys who were like, no, I'm not taking a shower at school. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck do you care?
Doesn't matter.
You're not ashamed of your nose. Why are you ashamed of your dick?
Love your cock.
Yes.
That fucking...
Be happy you have one.
Love that angry inch that you got.
Very nice. I love that fucking thing. Yeah. Maybe we should play Angry Inch. Go grab it for us. This could be also known as Zito's theme. This is a very odd thing because Zito's never been asked to do the regular producer things. And he's always like, oh, man, I wish I was around for Shock Jock days.
That's what he said?
Yeah. I wish I was around for Shock Jock days when you guys used to shock and jock back at NEW.
He's not shocking like, or jocking.
No, he's neither.
He won't even talk.
I'm neither.
We just want to see a cyst. It's not even a shock.
Here's all here in this song.
To be free, one must give up a little part of oneself.
That was Angry Inch. We're going out to our own Angry Inch, Mark Zito, who will not drop trowel today and show off the mystery cyst. Let's go over here to somebody who cares about Zito, the lady trucker.
Hey, Mark. Now, this is Jill talking.
Okay.
All right. This is very concerned Jill talking now. Did you have a wet fart this morning?
No.
Is that why you're embarrassed to, not be, on trial?
No, that's not it. No.
Something's going on. Mike in Canada has a question. Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, Mike from Canada has the mystery solved. I believe that Mark Zito is one of those characters that likes to walk around with a pretty pair of panties underneath his jeans.
Oh, that could be it, actually.
You know what? Let me just tell you something, Zeets, and I want you to understand this. You are accepted. I don't care if you're wearing girls' panties, if you've got a small penis. It doesn't matter to us.
I'm not wearing girls' panties.
This is an all-inclusive fucking party.
How many times, Ron,
He doesn't.
will you make a small penis joke without him turning that down?
He doesn't have to fucking. Doesn't matter.
You just said
it's fine.
You could have a small penis, or you could wear women's panties. He goes, "Well, I don't wear women's panties."
Here's the thing.
One thing for sure.
When Rob looks at this,
Yes.
that's all he's going to look at is the cysts. Keep your little hands cupped over your penis.
Or just use one.
Okay.
Or a finger.
Yeah.
And let him take a picture.
He's management. He's practically a doctor.
This is going to be a really weird moment with Rob Cross.
I think he's a doctor in rock.
A rocker.
I don't know what is fucking going on here today, but this is a side of Zeets I never saw before.
Very strange. This is an odd happenstance.
I always thought we always said in the O&A office, we always said the Ron and Fez guys are fucking crazy. They will do anything.
Well, that's when we had the fucking real team that was dedicated to the show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Earl, dedication. Of course, Hicks, dedication.
Didn't
Dave, dedication.
Earl took nude photos, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nude. And put them on the internet.
Polo took a dildo up the ass. He also fucked a doll in the air. He also shit his pants in a McDonald's.
And a waiting pool.
Is it upsetting to see the line of producers kind of like you see the end now?
Yeah. Yeah, that's really depressing.
Like Pepper was kind of, I guess, the last one then.
Pepper was the last one who was like, oh, yeah, I really want to be in the business. You know?
Less than Mohicans.
Fuck, man. It's a lot of pressure for you, though.
It's none. That's the weird thing about it. It's none. He just knows that he was born too late.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Wow.
Let's go over here to Steven. You're on the face.
Yeah, I think Zito is the Earth 2 Eastside Dave, because Dave couldn't keep his pants on.
I saw
It's
his
really
dick
true.
so many times.
Yeah.
And it's not like he was fucking Johnny Watt either.
Even my fiance would tell me, Jess would say how strange she thinks it is that for whatever reason she has seen Eastside Dave totally nude many times. Like
Yeah.
we'd go and hang out with his family, and she would have to block out the fact that while at work she's seen Dave nude.
Now, did he also get nude in front of at a family event?
No, I've never seen him get nude at the McDonald family house.
All right, I got to call and let them know not even to bother showing up. Everything's good. Bye-bye. All right, we got a break here. We haven't broke it all today. We will try to get confirmation on this cyst. There's a beautiful picture of Earl right there.
And I was wrong. He wasn't nude. He was wearing a bow tie.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
He was wearing
I don't know
panties.
why his body, his face is blacker than the rest of his body.
That's weird.
Almost looks photoshopped.
It's a two-tone. He's a two-tone. Back, Run of Fez show. Getting a lot of emails and a lot of calls that Fez is on the ball today. A lot of it has to do with two things. Number one, the profiler is working out, and Fez is in a contest against a profiler, is not going to let it down. And then two, when somebody else shows weakness, Fez gets incredible strength. And Zito is in a place that he can't even fight back today. And that just helps Fez so much.
Zito could totally fight back. If he showed us the cyst, I would apologize for calling him a liar. I would apologize for saying he was faking it. I would admit I was wrong.
I'm not going to show you the cyst.
The power's all in Zito's hands. Or his cyst at this point.
The power's all in Zito's pants. I've never seen anybody go, oh, I've got this injury, but you can't see it. Like, you ever go to a hospital to visit a friend, and they just start to, like, here's where they cut me open. People in hospital love to show you everything.
Yeah, you love to show somebody what you went through, like a cool scar that you have or any sort of abnormality on your skin.
Dude, I went to the hospital to see a friend, a chick that I know that was in a car accident. She explained to me, and I didn't even know this was possible, that her pussy got knocked out of the box. Yeah. Her pussy all started fucking hanging down. And they had to tuck it back up in there.
She showed you that?
Yeah, she's all fucking downed out and fucking explaining it. And believe me, it's the last thing that you wanted to see or hear about.
Okay.
the whole time that she was talking, I was just screaming like I was on a fucking roller coaster that the brakes went out. I just stayed screaming.
That's
like a Raising Arizona scream, like, ah! The whole time she was talking.
Wow.
It is the Ron and Fez show. And, Fez, you wanted to give out some prizes.
We have some winners to announce from the Interrobang contest that were going on yesterday and during the night. The Kathy Peterson campaign slogan. She, of course, is the Alabama politician running for nomination there. She needed a campaign slogan. The winner of that competition goes to Wesley Shears for the new Kathy Peterson slogan. Kathy Peterson, my husband couldn't protect Lee Harvey Oswald, but he can protect my yard signs.
No, I'm not surprised that you like that one because that's a Fez callback joke. That was your initial joke that Hicks went and looked up and you were dead on with this obscure thing, which then you acted like everybody knows the guy who was standing next to Oswald. All right, good call on that, Fez. Nice call back on the Fez joke.
So Wesley picks up the American Beauty DVD signed by Mina Suvari.
Oh, she is a beauty. She is a little beauty. And then I remember when she came in, I introduced her to somebody, I can't remember. Oh, the girl from the Eurythmics. And Mira was shaking as I introduced her. And then I introduced her as one of our finest young actresses. And she's like, no, not really. No, I'm not that good. But Annie Lennox all but ignored her.
Wow.
Yeah. But then later really put Ronnie Spector over.
So there's like a chain.
Yeah.
Mina Suvari, Annie Lennox, and then Ronnie Spector.
Yeah, it was a wonderful day for me. It was like 3 generations of women. Wow, what a great picture that is.
Yeah. Miss Savari.
Send that to me.
Okay.
That's what I think Zeitz would look at like when he showed off his cyst. I think he's wearing the same bottoms.
No,
Listen
I'm
to
not.
Fez. You hear the joyful laughter and the fact that Zito is weak as a dog. If you really want Fez to feel great against Zeitz, come in weak as this every day. Come in as a fucking pussy, and Fez will feel great.
There's 2 things I really enjoy. Zito being weak and cyst. This has 2 of my favorite things in it.
There is no cyst, so you're going to be half upset. And you're the one who discovered that.
Oh, there is no cyst. He just did not want to ask for another social day off. This had to be a medical emergency.
Social. It is a surgery.
Let me tell you something.
Show the cyst.
If I had to do something, and I found out that the boss had the city wired and could get me in with the best of the best, I'd drop everything I was doing to go for that. Because you don't want to fuck around when you're getting put under.
But I've already gotten comfortable with this Rhode Island doctor.
I thought it was Massachusetts.
Well, yeah, the surgical center is in Massachusetts.
Oh, this is really a long lie. You know what? You wouldn't be explaining any of this if you just showed the cyst.
Not going to show the cyst.
Show, don't tell.
Now, our other contest going on was the next great sandwich. The meal that should become a sandwich. Our winner there goes to Ollie in Chicago for his recommendation of the Handful of Hanukkah sandwich. Challah bread, potato latte, beef...
Potato what?
I think it's lakes.
Lakes?
I don't know how you say the word. L-A-T-K-E. It's either latte...
What kind of bread?
Challah bread.
Oh, no.
Oh, Christ.
Why did you
I'm
get
not
yourself
ethnic.
into this? Why did you get yourself into this? You are fucking this up over and over. That's 2 mispronounced words in 2 sentences.
Weakening.
I'll go with the other ingredients. Beef brisket, sour cream, and hot sauce, all on a sandwich. Congratulations, Ollie in Chicago. You picked up Frank Bruni's book. He's the former New York Times chief restaurant critic. His book, Born Round.
Do you have to wear a yarmulke when you...
shit!
Why don't you show your sis, Fred?
Timing.
I'll gladly drop my pants for you.
I know. Well...
Not like, what? Meant to, like, show a cyst.
Cigars and scotch.
Hey, I don't think Zito should be screwing around with this. He should go to the doctors, get a cease and desist.
You know what? You're probably right there at a long distance away from our #1 poster. But he always looks for the joke.
He's always got good lines.
He does.
But not quite to a Liz Sets Fire level.
No, nobody's at that level right now. Nobody. Now, the anti-Semitic stuff that just got done today, there's something up on the Interrobang about this. And this happened on the Conan O'Brien show with Mr. David Cross. And let's just get to about halfway through is when he finally brings the line in. He's bitching about the fact that he was forced to go back and do this. Is it a Chip and Dale movie?
The Chipmunks.
Okay, so the Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Yeah.
So I guess he did the first one, hated it, but he had a contract that he had to keep going back.
He had to do a squeakquel.
So, yeah. So, and he brought this up when we did the Unmasked with him, which I think was number 2. This is number 3.
Yeah.
And he's still bashing the movie that he's in public. So, let's just take a listen to what he says here.
I am always in a Pelican mascot foam rubber outfit where you cannot see any of my flesh, nor do I have any dialogue.
Well, wait, if that's the case, I'm sure you said to them, get a stand-in, get someone else to be in the foam rubber costume and take him away on a cruise for a week.
Yes. I tried that line of logic and reason, but there was one producer who everybody else had my back, and the director was like, "Oh, that's fine, we don't need him." And I'm in the middle of Todd Margaret too. I was in London, and they're like, "No, you have to go," or it's more like, "Yeah, and there's this one producer, and I won't say, but she is the personification of what people think about when they think negatively about Jews.
Now, look at Conan, wants no part of this. Everybody's laughing. Conan doesn't even bring up that he was launched from The Tonight Show. That's how much Conan didn't want a part of this. Now, here's the thing, though. David Cross is Jewish, or was at least born Jewish. I think he's an atheist now. So is that considered like racism if you are that?
No.
No? You don't think so?
No. He says this is why people think.
I know, but that's still a stereotype. Well, good news. Rob Cross is here. Rob, good to see you, buddy.
Is Jewish?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
The name Cross is Jewish.
Jewish name.
Every Cross is a Jew.
Yeah. Makes perfect sense.
Now,
and then they nail people to them.
The Romans did that. The Romans did that.
It always comes back to that.
Yeah, the Jews pointed them out, but the Romans were the ones that nailed them up. Now, we ran into a big medical problem here. As you know, our producer claims that he has a cyst.
That's disgusting.
And he has to go to Massachusetts to take a week off. Now, this, as you know, he just took a long break for
You're saying he got hooked up nice with a local surgeon, right?
The boss said, "Let me do this for you." He wouldn't do it.
Big dog.
Now, oddly enough, he won't show us his cyst. He claims it's bigger than a golf ball. So I guess he's homophobic and has the feeling one of us is all homophobic. But do you...
Wait, where's the cyst? Is it on his naughty bits, or is it just like...
No, he says it's down on his leg. But you are the only person that he will show the cyst to.
Awesome.
So, would you be willing, and you can stay in that room,
He will show it to me?
come over, yeah.
Voluntarily? Because I don't think I can make him show his cyst. I mean, he's a pussy for not showing it, but I can't... I was going to ask if you guys tried to chanting to get him to do it, because that usually gets people to do stuff.
Yeah. Not only that, but we all dropped our pants.
Yeah.
Now, the thing is...
He saw 4 swinging dicks and he wouldn't bring his cyst out?
And none of us are saying, hey, this is what a penis should look like. Right. You know, we're not saying there's a classification. We're saying you are accepted no matter what, but he still won't show the cyst. Zeitz, would you show it to Rob?
I mean, if it's what I have to do to confirm that I have it and to get days off.
Certainly not. No, your word is. I mean, as far as this is concerned,
We
your
need to see the
word.
cyst.
It'll be only voluntary, and I don't want to look at it, but
Rob,
I will.
when I had a cyst and a MRSA rumor ran rampant through this
so
building,
we cleared this motherfucker out. When you come to work,
you constantly made me prove it.
No, but can I just say that? That came from above Rob. Because some big wheels here were complaining to Rob's boss that they would not show up and do their big shows because you were running around here systing the place
A lot of
up.
people have a problem with cysts. They get really skeeved by it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have that problem.
But all this time, he's kept it to himself. How long did you know you had the cyst?
A couple weeks. Like a couple weeks is when I knew that I had to have it like operated on.
It's kind of selfish to keep it to yourself like that.
Especially when you share a chair with E-Rock.
Oh,
no.
Uh-oh.
Maybe he'll show us
I
his
don't
when he
think
gets
it's not MRSA or anything.
Will you show your cyst to Rob?
I'll show it to Rob if I have to.
Okay, go ahead in there, Rob.
Will you bring it? Will you bring it after they remove it so we can see it after, like in a jar?
What?
A
No,
bag
I don't
or
want to
something?
keep that thing. No.
Don't keep it. Just bring it so we can check it out.
Okay, maybe.
You wouldn't show it to him when it was on you.
We could give it out to a lucky caller.
I don't think that's
awesome.
They want it.
Oh, before I go in there and check out this nasty ass cyst that's probably going to result in Zito's death up in Massachusetts, have you guys seen that thing on Christwire about Coachella? But anyway, I'm going to go check out the cyst and then.
All right, let's go in and go take a look.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I don't know where this video he's talking about is.
Just forget that. Peek over to it if you can see if he sees the cyst.
All right. I can't wait to see Zito when open. What?
Okay, I'm about to. Wait, well, Pepper can't be looking over.
He's not.
I'm not.
Yeah, I'm going over here.
Fred, you should do a run-in.
By the phone screener now. The monitor glare. Fuck, I can't see shit. Cross is weirded out, it looks like. I can only see his ass.
He saw me, and then he quickly,
pulled his
like a
pants up.
deer. And then
A deer pulled his pants up.
It's a deer cyst.
How was it, Rob? Seriously. Is it really cyst?
That's disgusting.
Filthy.
I'm actually going to go get lunch right now. This is getting way heavy on my decision.
Is it really big?
It's fucking disgusting.
Has he been scratching at it? Is it oozing or?
Not so much oozing. It's big enough.
How would you describe it?
Why didn't you want us to see it then?
Well, because I thought I had to show it to Rob to prove that it existed.
You know that you didn't.
Yeah.
You had to show it to us just for fun.
But I thought it was going to be like a picture taken. I didn't want that. I don't need that. I don't want that out there.
Nothing for the show then, huh? It's
not.
not just what you can take and not give.
That's not the case.
It sounds like it.
Yeah.
All right, so it is real.
Yeah.
Or are you just being a good dude?
I don't want to see. I don't remember, Fez. Did I ever see your cyst?
Oh, yes.
You
Yes.
did show it to me.
It's on the
That's
internet.
right. Yeah, you did
It's
show
on
it to me.
the internet. This is on the internet.
Yeah, voluntarily. Yeah, I think I've seen as many cysts as I want to see.
I think Rob is like Adam Sandler when he splashed water on his crotch to say, pee in your pants is cool. We all do it.
Consider me Miles Davis.
Yeah.
I think those are the only couple of cysts I've ever seen. I'm done. I would rather see a wart or
I
something.
wonder if a lot of people are catching cysts in here.
I don't know.
I don't want a
I went a long time without knowing anybody with a cyst, and then the last year, it's 2.
You know, Jennifer Whatever, I think, I heard, has a great big cyst.
Oh no, where?
Yeah, I don't know where.
That one I would see.
It's under
Like
her
a
breast.
sexually attractive
Oh, no.
cyst.
All right. Anyway.
All right, Rob.
All right. Thanks, you guys.
You're the best, buddy. See you next week.
Yeah.
Chad, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey guys, and Zito. Hey Fezzy, just want to tell you, great job today. You're freaking hilarious, and you're on fire today. Keep it up, buddy.
All right, now we're all aware of that, but let's when Fez has it. Look what he's doing right now. Here's what you got to understand, folks. This is like when a guy is pitching a perfect game. You don't bring it up to him.
Fuck no.
You don't say to him in the dugout, dude, you realize no one's gotten any hits on you?
To the 6th inning, you really got something going.
Just let him be himself.
Yeah.
The profiler is the first person to get Fez to come out of this shell, and the help that of course Zito is having a subpar guide day.
Yes.
Zito went more effeminate than the guy who gets teased about being effeminate.
People just play it cool. Just don't bring it up anymore.